Hello, wrestling fans.
Hello.
It is time for Wednesday night Dynamite. With
Yay!
a little bit of NXT.
Some AEW.
There's some of that.
A little NXT and some feedback happening.
Some are Insta music.
Yeah. Want to make sure everybody hears us.
That's dead. But when we talk, it's ah.
All right. We'll see how well that works out for us. All right. We've got Aaron in the chat. Hey, Aaron. Nice to see you in the chat. So, let's see. He can't wait any longer. He's
going to do his announcement.
He's going to do the announcement. Happening. His announcement is...
Well, he doesn't have to do it right this second, is he?
He is. He's doing his announcement right there. He did it right there.
Oh, okay.
Starting in February, I will be live streaming on Twitch.
Oh, so I already knew his announcement.
You already knew it?
Well, I read it. I posted something after it.
Oh.
I thought he had something else.
What's he going to be twitching? You asked what you're going to be streaming. Why do I have to listen to myself talk?
I just want to hear it. I have the volume different. So don't... Anyways, keep going.
Anyways, we're starting off
I know
real
it's
quick
early
with
to be testing
AEW.
stuff, but I'm testing a new audio.
So we have the Young Bucks out there, and then who's coming down? Who is it? Oh yeah, it's Dustin Rhodes. That's who it is. He's coming down next. He's part of their little threesome. Gross. Yes, it's Aaron. And oh, Aaron's going to be doing wrestling streaming. Good job.
Huh.
And then we have Luke in the chat. Hey, Luke, how's it going? How's your ankle doing?
All right, I'm back.
Is it all better? You said it wasn't swollen the last time. Still hear it.
What?
Your phone.
I thought I turned it off. Now I don't know how. Because she just pushed the button. Thought I pushed a button. Anyways, and looks like we got Pete Dunne over on NXT. Yeah. So he's going to be streaming some wrestling stuff?
That's what he say.
Ooh. What is he going to be streaming?
He says I'm going to be streaming NXT, AEW, Raw, and SmackDown.
Good deal.
He's gonna do it.
Why is he waiting until February?
I have no idea. He's going to do it on Twitch, so maybe he's waiting until February because we're going to go back to you. I'm just teasing.
I doubt he's waiting for us.
I don't know. Maybe life things happening during that time.
We dominating Twitch.
We might be dominating YouTube also.
Not right now.
Well, somebody else got popped by a thing too.
Yeah.
So
one of the other guys that I see every once in a while, he got popped for a 3-month suspension also.
For copyright infringement. So it doesn't just happen to us.
You know, and then the one guy that I sent you the video of where I got this mic idea.
Yeah.
He got suspended like a year or so ago for 3 months or more when they first switched over. So he was like, "What?"
Right. Did he fight it like the guy is doing it now?
No, he was gone for 3 months. Yeah. I noticed he had a Twitch account, but he hadn't used it in months.
Right. So he probably did the same thing we're doing. Well, that's cool. At least we're following the greats, right? The bruiserweight.
Oh, Pete Dunne over there?
Yeah. With
Killian Dane.
Is that who he's
fighting? Killian Dane. Yeah, you should leave it there for a minute. So I can watch the audio so I can turn the volume up. Just for a minute. Because their stuff is so messed up. If we were over on NXT, it would be crisp. Why are you quiet?
Because I wanted to make sure that it didn't do anything when we were quiet. But you kept talking.
About right there.
Yeah.
All right, we're playing with some audio stuff, guys.
Sorry. All right. Do you want me to leave it there forever?
I just want to be able to watch it for a little bit.
Oh.
Just for a little bit. It doesn't have to be permanent.
So, Luke let me know it's getting better, his ankle, but still hurts a bit when I turn it. Yeah?
Well, don't turn it.
Don't turn it.
Hey, do you use one of those electric shock thingamajiggers? You should use one of those electric shock things. Those work so good. And they numb the pain after it goes for a little bit. I've been using them, and like I have no more muscle pain in my whole entire body. And I used to just be achy, it seemed like a lot. Now I have none. Like I can literally just like, where before, I can put it on my shoulder and then just go outside and throw snowballs for 15 minutes.
Nice.
And it doesn't hurt my rotator cuff.
So, along with the Young Bucks and Dustin Rhodes being on one side, we have the Inner Circle dudes on the other side, which are Ortiz, Santana, and Johnny Ortiz, Gargano, Santana, or whatever his name is. The Spanish God is his name. That's what he said.
Is the Spanish God.
That's what he says.
Do Spaniards have gods?
Yeah, probably, I'm sure, but
I mean, obviously they believe in Christ or whatever I'm talking about. Like, in mythology, but I guess they were just part of the Roman Empire at that time.
So Aaron says that we need to...
It's Guevara.
Guevara. That's right. Johnny Guevara.
We need to...
Anyways, he says we need to collab. And then he says, because in February I'm getting let go of my job and gotta make money somehow, and streaming is going to be my job because you get donations. Okay, so
well, you can.
do some research on that.
I never set it up, but you have to get quite a bit of followers and everything else. And like, I don't know if... I mean, Twitch is better than YouTube for that part of it.
Yeah.
And it has really good setups. It's really simple to use.
Yeah.
But it's just there's less people on it. It's a smaller platform.
Right.
And so
who you're going for if you're going for wrestling, because it's more geared towards the gaming community still. They're trying to expand that from what I read anyways.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't mind staying here, and absolutely I'll collab. Like, I don't know exactly how to do it, but we can figure it out.
Yeah, and then he also asking, are the Young Bucks face?
I don't know what they're doing here, and absolutely right now. The Elite is face. For sure.
Most likely.
Oh, they are.
Because I'm pretty sure the Inner Circle aren't face.
No, they're the heels on the AEW.
I don't really want to see this move anymore with his butt.
You don't like to watch it jiggle?
I don't want to see his butt jiggle, no, thank you.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Here
so
it is.
Luke
jiggle,
says,
jiggle, jiggle.
So you want me to basically give myself electroshock therapy like a misbehaving puppy?
No, I don't want you to.
It
like doesn't hurt. If it hurts, turn it down.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. But yeah, that's fun. Put it on your neck, and every time you go to grab something that you're not supposed to eat, just zap yourself.
Oh my god, that Killian Dane has so much back hair. It's so gross.
He's got a sweater.
Ew.
It's sexy.
Oh my god, could you imagine? It reminds me of
How Long Came Holly?
That one.
Oh.
I think it's on there too, maybe. But I'm pretty sure that it's on... What's the one where the guy's really sweating profusely and it hits his face and his face just goes completely over?
Long Came Polly.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. That's what it reminds me. My gosh,
he's
Aaron's having more pizza.
He eats pizza every night.
Yeah, I want your Undisputed Era shirt so that I can burn it on live streaming.
We don't burn things.
Whatever. I burn stuff all the time.
Oh.
I'm going to burn that soldier out there if you don't... make it so he stands up straight. Soldier.
I don't know. Like,
have you done anything with him?
What can I do? I'd stare at him and get mad. I just let him lay there. Looks dead. He's the first one to fill up too. He's like totally erect. He's just like, I'm erect
on the ground.
He just lays there. The tree's the hardest one.
I'm pretty sure that you haven't done anything.
I touched nothing.
I bet you did touch something. You better turn it down. You need to have control over that. Yeah, they can hear it.
Well, I'm sure they can.
It's really loud up there. So his cousin got his pizza to him because he ripped him off.
Money, yeah.
Yep, and then he invited his cousin to ditch work and watch AEW, but I'm pretty sure his cousin probably has to pay the bills, so he probably didn't ditch work.
Right.
And Luke says, I don't know if you looked at this earlier, but so they finally officially announced Morrison is in WWE.
I seen it. I watched it last night.
Before we got a Miz versus Morrison feud.
Right?
Why would there be a Miz versus Morrison feud?
Because it sounds cool. I'd like to see him feud with AJ Styles first.
If he goes that way. So, like, they aren't sure what platform he's going to go to yet. They haven't announced where he's going to land.
It would make a lot of sense to put him down or over on NXT to get started, but who knows?
Right.
Yeah, it mutes when we stop talking, but we haven't stopped talking, so there's no muting.
Oh, is that how it works? So Luke says they used to be tag team, and then they used to be a tag team, and then they were rivals, and they were even tag champs. Huh.
Wasn't there a tag team with him, and they were called like the Womenizers or Chick Magnets? I think they were I don't know.
I read an article. He wrestled back in 2011, a time when Talitha didn't give a rat's ass.
Yeah.
About wrestling.
Back then it was a little bit harder to watch, but there was some okay stuff happening.
Luke says it was the Chick Magnets.
Yeah, Chick Magnets. I remember something about that.
I bet Maurice was happy about that. Probably why
she was probably
married
the
him.
one chick. Actually, I don't know if The Miz was in it. I don't know if that was The Miz. I just know it was Morrison. I don't know who he was with. Oh, he was going to kick him in the balls.
That's
the referee
terrifying.
Blocked it. Oh, he just got hit.
Referee's
with a loaded sock. He had a loaded sock.
He's like, let me help you.
Guevara up top.
That's gross.
A loaded sock. Crowd doesn't like this. Guevara's taking his sweet ass time. It's a 540. 1, 2. Oh, Dustin kicked out.
He thought he was going to win with that.
Well, he should have had him if he wouldn't have camped out on the top rope for 15 minutes.
Right. Aaron says we need Josh Mercury back for Eminem so that they can have Joey Mercury and Johnny Morrison.
There you go. See?
All right. And then Luke says Morrison was an Eminem, then went solo, then joined with Miz.
Oh, there we go.
And Aaron wants Eddie Edwards in AEW. Eminem was Mercury and Morrison with Melina. Or Eminem, Mercury, and Morrison with Melina. I don't know if that's what they were or if that's what they should be.
I don't know who Mercury is. I kind of remember a little bit, but
that was
the era that I wasn't watching. That there's like a 5-year gap there that I didn't watch. Guevara just got speared. It looks like the Young Bucks might win this one.
I mean, they're actually going to win one?
I haven't seen them win a match yet, so maybe this is their timing. I don't know what that did, but there we go. 1,
I don't know what they did
2.
either.
Ortiz with the save.
I got it. I know what the N meant. It meant and. It's okay, Luke. I was with you there. Aaron says, I've been watching since 2003. I've been watching since yesterday.
I've been watching since 6. Or 8 Eastern. I've been watching for 13 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at all the money on the ground.
Why is there money? Who put money down there?
It's the Young Bucks. They have their face on it.
Oh, that's right. They have bucks. No, for NXT, we still have
Killian Dane, Pete Dunne,
and Killian Dane.
The bruiserweight.
It is whatever he's.
So this match was supposed to be
carpet man.
Damian Priest, but Pete Dunne took his place because Damian Priest isn't cleared to wrestle because he's got a rib injury.
Ooh, he got a rib injury.
Dio Madden is not hurt. Dio Madden is going back to the Performance Center and wants to be a wrestler. So they have replaced him with Taz for right now. But when Taz is cleared to wrestle, then we don't know what they're going to do.
Who's Taz?
Is it not Taz? Not Taz, never mind. Samoa Joe. I get those two confused.
I'm like, who the hell is Taz?
Looks just like him.
So Samoa Joe should be almost cleared because he has his cast off finally.
Yeah, but you can see that scar still bright red.
Yeah.
It'll be a while.
Anyways, Luke says Mercury was the guy who got his nose clean broke by Jeff Hardy in a tag ladder match.
I think I have his wrestling figurine. Because at that time I was collecting wrestling figurines.
Was his nose broken?
Yeah, I just cut it off. No,
Sweet.
I'm just teasing. But no, I know I have...
Could have just
he's live streaming. That's live right now.
He's live streaming himself?
That's live.
He missed.
God. He bent in half.
That's nasty. Yeah, you beat him up, guys.
His phone's just in the middle of the ring. The referee
grabbed it. He's like, let me take that too. Whatever that is.
Oh, look at Dustin.
He's like,
that's
I'm
live.
Gonna take pictures.
Literally, if you were on his whatever, I don't know what he's
streaming from.
To.
Instagram or...
Is it?
I don't know.
But it's live. So if you were on Instagram, then you would be watching that.
Or Twitter.
Live. He started doing it last week.
Facebook page. I don't know where he does it from.
Look at this. This is all sorts of brutality. It's going to be a double pile driver, backdrop. We got broken necks. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. The Elite.
Wow.
Justin
the Young
Rhodes
Bucks
and the Young Bucks.
Won.
That was a good one.
Good for them. They finally won one.
Over on NXT, we've still got the same match.
Yeah, Pete Dunne and the Carpet Man.
Gilligan.
Carpet guy.
Old Gilligan's Island.
Oh, grody face over there with his weirdness. They're both weird. Got one in a weird old onesie. They got the other one with carpet back.
We got Rhea Ripley against, is it?
Rhea?
Kia Kai, or something Kai.
Dakota Kai and Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, yep. That's happening tonight over on NXT.
Yeah, over on the NXT. Oh, that's good. Good for them. Maybe they can prove something to themselves. Aaron says, so did Daniel Bryan get a haircut? Because in SmackDown, Bray cut his hair.
Absolutely. I'm sure his hair's going to be gone. He's either going to be bald or short-haired like he used to be.
Possibly. Now, is it just his hair, or did he cut his beard too?
Maybe.
Because if he didn't cut his beard, why cut the hair?
Maybe he wants to look like those bald guys with beards. There's a lot of those people.
I don't know.
I cut my beard off. Nobody said anything.
When did you do it?
Sunday morning.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Look at Brandy and her cleavage.
Like I would notice.
Well, why would you? You'd have to look at me.
Looks like they're going to put Nyla Rose back in action tonight.
She's back in action tonight.
Luke's...
AEW.
Aaron says, Damian Pastor. Get it? Haha. That's so funny! And then Luke says, LOL. And then he says, Taz is amazing.
I like Taz.
LOL.
He was a submission machine, or not a submission machine, but a suplex machine. Where Joe's the suplex machine.
We got a Joey Janela and a Jon Moxley match tonight.
J&J.
So weird. And then one of the best friends. No.
Trent versus Phoenix.
Who's Trent?
He's one of the best friends. Or not the best friends.
No.
The best friends.
Are the best friends on this?
Not the... yeah.
Okay. Are they?
Yeah.
I'm like, who are they? I was like, is this
See, here it is. Here comes the best friends.
The best friends. Okay. With a question mark. Usually his name has a question mark. Oh, yeah, because they're with Orange Cassidy. Taylor and Orange.
I wonder if Orange Cassidy's going to lay into somebody with his kicks.
I know. Those are terrifying. I like to kick you like that, too. And then you go cry in the corner.
I don't cry.
Yeah, you do. All the time.
One time.
Hey, it looks like Killian Dane won.
Yeah. Well, he was the one that's supposed to be in the match. Damian Priest was the other guy, but Pete Dunne took his place.
Oh my God.
Took his spot, so didn't reach for the brass ring, and didn't get it either. And he's still laying down on the ground. Look at the carpet on his back.
That's gross. Can you move that
That's
so I can see the chat?
some full-out lettuce. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. I can't see it very well.
When it's little like that?
Yeah.
You could have went full size, I guess. I didn't think about that.
No, it's just a little too small.
It would have been that size if you would have clicked that one button. I forgot about that.
Fine.
Well, it is fine as long as we know that
Aaron
it's not
says,
working.
we want Taz. I want Taz to return. And
Can he still wrestle?
Who Sammy is
he's got to be old.
Yeah, it was, what his name is, Sammy Guevara or Gargano.
Yeah,
Johnny Gargano.
No, he's
Guevara,
on that one.
Whatever.
Johnny Wrestling's over there.
Oh, okay. So what was that
Guevara.
guy's name? Is his name Sammy?
Yeah, Sammy Guevara.
Okay, yeah. Sammy Guevara was the one that was doing a live something, and then...
Yeah, he did his live stream.
He took his, away?
His phone last. It was probably over on Graham of
Insta. I don't know.
I don't know how to use this. The Insta.
I don't know how to use this. Aaron says Killian Great Dane is fugly wrestling. Or he might do the look when he first debuted when that babyface look. Rocky, Aaron also says it has been confirmed. Go to DB Twitter and the beard, but long hair is still there. What? And Aaron says he can still hear the wrestling audio.
Well, you probably can when you're talking. I can't tell.
Oh, I don't know.
But you wouldn't be able to because we can tell by the soundbar.
Right. Luke says, have you been seeing the stuff between Dana Brooke and Batista? It's the best thing going right now. No, is it on Twitter?
I just thought they were dating or something.
Is it on Twitter or something?
It's just all over the world. I don't know.
Oh, I haven't seen anything about it, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know how to...
What are you trying to do?
I think this, but that looks older. I don't know how to work it. Instagram? Like, how do you go to it?
Well, it would have been... Aaron says, yeah, they're dating, but I'm not sure about that.
Is this it? So maybe it wasn't on Insta. Maybe it was on Twitter. Anyways, I don't know how to work Instagram. We got the best friends versus Phoenix.
The best friends in the world.
It's Trent. I have a cousin named Trent. Is that it?
No, that's just the quick thing letting you know, I guess. I don't think that's
it.
Let me catch my breath.
Yeah, that was it. The match.
Where he takes his phone, though? I don't think his phone's involved in that. That's only 24 seconds.
Huh. But that's the match highlight. But that doesn't look like Sammy, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
It's Sammy. That's the match that just happened. But I'm just saying...
I know who's in it.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you know.
But you think it would have been up.
Yeah, you can kiss it.
Yeah, I have to wait for next time. Maybe it was on Twitter.
Trent should have stayed off the turnbuckles.
Yeah, but it'll probably stay picture in picture.
We actually are hearing the announcers this time, which is really weird.
Yeah, it's nice.
Usually we don't.
As long as we're quiet, it's mutes. So if we make little noises in between, like that, then they'd be able to hear it. That makes sense.
But you want to make sure that it also, when we're quiet, it doesn't pick that up.
Okay.
But it did earlier.
Only if you say something. Not you, but a human. Or a noise watch.
In the vicinity of the...
Right, and so if we make a noise, they'll be able to hear that. The TV.
Oh.
So we don't want that. So obviously we're testing this out as we go, guys. I'm trying to figure out how I can keep it kind of muted and turned down at the same time, but still be able to enjoy it ourselves a little bit.
Aaron says it's confirmed they're dating, and Luke says it's on Twitter, but Fox made a video package out of it, and it was brilliant.
That's funny.
And then Aaron wants to know, but wait, is Dana Brooke married?
No, she was with a big bodybuilder, and I'm pretty sure he died.
Huh.
I swear I had heard something a few years ago that her husband or boyfriend had died from a heart attack at 36 or something. I want to say it was that big Dallas Carver guy, but I can't confirm that even a little bit because that doesn't sound right. But.
Right. And Aaron says Sammy is awesome. Is Sammy a face? No, Sammy's a bad guy.
No, he's one of the heels.
He's one of the heels. He's with what's his face? Jericho.
Yeah.
He's on his friend list.
The inner circle.
Friend list. And he wants to know when Liv is going to return. Probably never at this point.
He'll be
and
back.
Luke says WWE is dumb. They announced Liv will be back in Total Divas, but didn't announce her WWE return.
Well, I like surprises. I was kind of upset that they announced that Morrison was coming back. He should have just been a surprise at Royal Rumble.
Right.
Because he's probably not going to come back before then anyways, so why not just have him come in as a surprise?
True that.
I just miss the old-fashioned days where people would just show up and you get excited. Now it's like, ooh, we got to watch tonight because that's going to happen.
Right? Like, they tell you everything because they can't keep it off fucking social media long enough to keep their fucking trap shut. It's like, no, we have to have it on social media. I think social media is ruining the world. Ruining the world.
As we're sitting here contributing.
Is this really considered a social media page?
On social media, and we're on media.
Is it considered social media, though?
Yeah, Twitch.
Yeah, but we're not, like, teasing something that might or might not happen. We're doing something that's happening right now.
We have a story to tell you about an egg, but we'll tell you at the next commercial.
Well, now you ruined it. Now you did exactly what you don't like.
The teasing?
Yeah. Like, you were like, oh, hey, this is going to happen. Stay tuned.
That's not... That's what commercials have always done since the 1500s. They've had commercials since the 1500s that have done that.
Anyways, Aaron thinks that... Can you just move it over to the other one? So I can see. Thanks. Aaron said that lady ref from NXT retired, but she didn't. NXT, as Luke told him, the ref just didn't retire. She moved to SmackDown. Thank you, Luke. And then Aaron said, "Yeah, WWE is retarded like that." And then we have the Fiend Bray Wyatt in the chat. Hey, the Fiend. Nice to see you. He says the Universal Champion is in the chat, and as I am watching Wrestling Gab, I am playing some basketball with the homies. Sweet, you play that basketball.
Are you Are you doing it like Sammy Guevara?
You have your phone right here.
Oh, they're hilarious.
Oh my god, so funny.
Well, she's gonna go off. She's gonna go off.
Aaron's like, man, oh man, I'm tired. You're always tired and you eat pizza. Maybe you shouldn't eat pizza.
It's the gluten, bud.
Maybe it's making you tired.
It's the gluten and the sugar and the pizza.
By the way, talking about pizza, Luke, did you happen to get that pizza from that place that you were telling us about with the potatoes on it, but all the meat, different meats and stuff?
And the cheeses.
Because that sounded quite interesting.
She's been hungry all day, so just tease her with it.
I was just wondering what it would taste like with potatoes on a pizza. It just sounds gross.
Just give her the tip, just for a second. Yeah.
Ew. You're nasty.
It's called teasing.
Why do you have to be so gross?
How's that gross?
You're gross.
You don't want the tip of the pizza?
Luke says, the problem with announcing something on next season of Total Divas is they confirmed Liv is still around because next season will be the footage from the SummerSlam up to next WrestleMania. Right. That's true. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. They should have just had it be a surprise. They should have just had all the faces go, oh, who is that? You know, and everything, but never show who it really is. And then surprise, there she is. But they never do stuff like that hardly anymore. It's quite
I think it was Fish. He's hurt, or is it? Yeah, it's Fish that's hurt, right? So they only have 3 guys in their group now. The Undisputed.
What happened to their other guy? Did he die?
I told you he got hurt just now. Literally, I started that conversation with
him. He got hurt?
Yeah. So
did he die? They get rid of him?
Jesus.
They're like, yeah, we don't like you anymore.
He's just hurt. He's always hurt, I guess. I didn't know it was... I read some stuff.
We got Brandon in the chat. Hey, Brandon. Nice to see you. And the Fiend Brouette says, nope, my phone is on the bleachers and I have my AirPods on while playing basketball. And no, Aaron, I will not let you in.
Fan!
And Brandon is letting us know, hey, it's actually good. Potatoes on pizza is better than pineapple. Well, anything is better than pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. I mean...
So I would imagine potatoes would be better. I just think it's an odd thing to put on a pizza.
Anchovies or pineapples?
Neither one.
You have to have one.
I won't eat them.
Have one or the
I would die.
Pick one or the other. That's the game.
I would die.
You would take the pineapple over the anchovy.
I wouldn't eat it, though. I might take it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to eat it.
It's so good, though. Because it's not like pineapple. It's cooked pineapple.
Brandon says he would take anchovies, so.
I'd take both.
And Aaron says, damn, fish fillet. Whatever that means. And Luke said, amen. Amen to Brandon about potatoes being better with pineapple. And the Fiend says, Tito loves pineapple pizza. Ooh, why are you people so gross?
I like pineapple on my pizza.
And Tyler said hi. So hi, Tyler.
He's going to get all of his friends watching us. Just pass us out.
And then Aaron says, why Bray let Daniel in? And the Fiend Bray Wyatt said, kiss my ass, Aaron. And Aaron's all about some caviar because he likes caviar on his pizza, I guess.
I've never had that. I've never had caviar. I've been around it.
Aaron doesn't want to kiss the Fiend's ass.
What?
He wants to do other things to it. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
He wants the mandible claw.
I've never had caviar because I've never wanted to eat fish
Right,
eggs.
it was fish eggs, and I always thought it would be gross. And now I'm like, you know how many fish I've killed in my life, and they had eggs in them? Like
what?
Salmon?
You should have just been like, nah.
Well, you could have. I didn't know that you could eat them.
These are delicious.
And it's supposed to be really sweet.
That's what the bears eat when they do their salmon hunting. When they eat the salmon,
and they step
that's
on
what they
them and
eat
squish
first.
it out and lick it.
That's the first thing they eat.
See, the volume's back down.
And Luke says caviar is fucking horrible. Maybe you haven't had the right kind. Because, according to Frasier...
You got to get it from some Russians.
You have to get it from the Russians.
The Bolivian, whatever it's called.
And Luke said, I told you it's good. Well, I'm glad you think it's good. It sounds nasty. Potatoes on pizza sound almost as bad.
Phoenix wins it.
Wow, he won already?
Yeah. Well, they're a better team.
That was quick.
They're a better team.
Who was with Tyler? Just Tyler himself?
Yeah.
He lost this time? He won that last one where you didn't think he was going to win?
Yeah,
that was
against
weird.
the Lucha Bros. The only problem with AEW is that they run it like an indie show. They don't have storylines yet like a TV show.
Right.
So
maybe they're working on that.
Every single episode is like guys you don't know. I mean, obviously they're working up to it, but this is their 10th show. So they're in double digits now. But they're working up to making it a little bit better, but it's still an indie show feel, which I guess is fine in a way, but there's no good storylines yet. Right. Nothing's taken off.
Oh my gosh, he almost dropped him wrong.
Yeah.
Holy crap,
well, he's not a big, strong guy.
Okay, so they just did a highlight, and I just watched it, but I swear, he almost dropped him, so he could have broke his neck. That probably would have been terrible. And Aaron's really worried about
that would have probably been terrible. We'll have to weigh it, over the years. Broken neck, ratings, whatever.
Would it really broke his neck, though, or would he just been kind of injured sprained?
Like Kevin Nash.
I don't know what would have happened. The Fiend's giving a mandible claw to Aaron. Aaron's like, what the fuck? And then Luke said no to the whole caviar thing. Absolutely no. He's game for potatoes on his pizza, but he's not game for caviar.
Well, where did caviar come from?
Oh, Aaron was talking about it, so maybe Aaron. He likes it on his pizza. I don't know. I don't know what these people like.
Do they have good caviar in Anaheim?
Do the Russians come there?
On their ships?
And then Aaron said earlier that his fiance is sick and she keeps throwing up. I don't know, maybe she has the 24-hour flu.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want pukers.
I don't know why.
If she's puking
sick.
so loud that it's bugging you, just tell her to leave the room.
Why don't you get her some...
I'm teasing, by the way. Don't
like
ever
7-Up or Sprite and soda crackers.
So it's my neighbor across the street's 80th birthday tomorrow. And so I asked her husband, who just barely got out of intensive care 2 weeks ago, and he's been home for a week or something. I was like, any plans? And he's like, just trying to stay alive. And I was like, that's morbidly romantic.
I'm sure he appreciated that.
He didn't text me back, so I don't know.
He's like, yeah, it is.
Oh, he's trying to live another day.
That's so sweet.
It's so romantic. And morbid at the same time.
You guys are gross. I'm just kidding. The Favorite White says Matt Hardy announced on Instagram that he had another baby. And then Aaron gave a snarky comment that said Matt Hardy gave birth. I thought ladies can only do that. And then he laughed about it.
It depends on what you want to be.
And then Luke says Reba has been pregnant for a while. They just a baby making. So she's pregnant nonstop.
Her name's Reba? Like Reba McEntire?
I guess Luke said it was. No, it could be autocorrect, so don't quote me on that.
It's Rebel, I think. Or that sounds close, though. I don't think it's Reba. But it might be. I could be way off.
I don't know.
Hey, is this a chairman?
That was just how Luke put it on. And it could be autocorrect, so I don't know. I don't know their lives. Anyway, so basically she just has a kid and then gets pregnant again to have another one. Are they like trying to repopulate the world? Like,
we need it.
And then Aaron says, why is he sick? And then the Fiend Bray Wyatt's like, no, Aaron, his wife had a kid,
that's
dumbass.
Cody? That's Cody. I can't tell who that is.
The American Nightmare.
I thought so too.
It is.
But I swear it said something up there, but I couldn't.
It's the American Nightmare.
It is Cody. He's in a weird coat.
Because it's long?
Yeah.
Wearing a long jacket.
Dusty Proud. What about you?
No, touch me. Aaron wants to know why his ass, he says, why my ass isn't dumb. He says, no, I'm taking care of her. I'm being a nice fiance and taking care of her. I'm making her some soup. Make sure that it's very brothy soup, like chicken noodle or something like that. No spicy soups, no tomato soups, nothing with acid in it. Because if you give them something with that, then they'll get more sick.
What makes up this stuff? How do you get sicker from acid?
Because it doesn't sit well.
That kind of sick. Okay. I thought you meant like your food would get worse.
No, you would just want to, it'd just make you throw it. It just wouldn't mix with your gut very well. So it wouldn't be very calming.
Oh, it's so nice to hear Tony Schiavone's voice. Takes me back to my youth.
MJF. And the Fiend Bray Wyatt's all excited about Moxley. Moxley!
He's wrestling tonight.
That's what they say. Against the bad boy.
Joey Janela.
That guy, whoever he is, weirdo.
So she's like, is he this is a true story. Is he trying to be a guy from the 80s, this wrestler? And she's trying to like find this wrestler from the 80s. And she's like, this guy? And it's Randy Savage. And I'm like, he's like the third greatest wrestler of all time.
I don't know these people.
She's like, this guy. And I'm like, oh, that's Randy Savage. Randy Poffo. His brother was better on the microphone. Well, I shouldn't say better, because Randy had that voice. But his brother was really good, too. Leaping Lenny Poffo.
Yeah.
He actually went with the Poffo name. So the volume keeps
going up and down, yeah. Mm-hmm. I noticed that. They're like, we have really great audio tonight. Good audio tonight in our audio. It's going really good.
I dyed my hair completely blonde. Or white, or whatever color that is.
Platinum.
It kind of is like a Mr. Freeze type.
Anyway, so her stage name was Rebby. But her real name is Reba, Luke says. So
that's cool. Named after country music legend.
That's not how that worked.
How do you know? Reba's old. And she was probably famous when that lady was born.
Does it mean that's why she was named Reba?
Okay, name me one other person named Reba. There is none. There's two in the world.
Oh, you're such a liar.
Reba and the girl that was named after her, Reba. Hardy. Reba Hardy. Reba McEntire and Reba Hardy.
Okay.
Science.
There's no science behind that. Why are you even saying, stop touching me?
Don't touch me.
Aaron says, and I gave her some meds and I also gave her flowers. Well, good.
What kind of meds?
Kind of flowers. Something about Randy Poffo? Poffo? Okay.
Yeah, Randy Poffo. Randy Macho Man Savage is Randy Poffo. Leaping Lenny Poffo. Lenny Poffo was his brother. His dad was a Poffo and he was a Hall of Famer.
So the Fiend says, use the hashtag Moxley versus Jericho. And then Aaron says that name sounds familiar.
Which one? Lenny Poffo?
I don't know. It was when you were talking earlier about your butt.
What are we talking about?
Maybe he was talking about when you said Tony, whatever his name is.
Tony Schiavone.
Maybe that's the name he said sounds familiar. I don't know. He says he dyed his hair blue once. Awesome. You have to dye it first before you turn
Aaron
it
did?
blue. Yeah. And then Aaron says Reba needs to team with Drew so they can be called the McIntyres.
Right on.
And the Freen says Tyler has a cousin named Reba. Does that count? See?
3 in
There's
the world.
more Rebas.
Was she named after Reba McIntyre
I
or Reba Hardy?
Doubt it. She probably wasn't named after either.
You can't just come up with that name on your own.
Wacko. On NXT, they have the God Ugly women's champion
Why is God
out
ugly?
there. Oh, God, she's so ugly.
God ugly.
The God Ugly,
Awful.
fugly, awful, God awful, ugly lady
You know,
over
it
there.
would be different if she had a different shape to her, even. But she does, like, the only.
That's like 2-time on her ass. Like, so she's like a 2-timing whore or something?
Maybe.
What in the good Lord?
Maybe she's a 2-time champ.
I don't know who she is.
Anyways, I don't even want to watch over there. They're going to have 2 women's matches over there.
It was
tonight.
because they're having a match and it's happening, so I figured I better introduce the weirdos.
Who is the other one?
I'm pretty sure her name is...
He's giving somebody a truck.
Gosh, what the heck is her name? Oh, he got jewelry from a dude. That's gross.
Tony Khan, he's the owner.
And Aaron's all about the country music now. He got him all started on that. Reba's a country music legend. How about George Strait country music? And then now Charlotte has a nice ass. We weren't even talking about Charlotte. Charlotte doesn't have an ass.
Charlotte is built
She's
like a
working
boy.
on it, but she really doesn't have an ass. Where do you get this?
Got a little bubble butt. Or, like, not a bubble butt. Like, they look like 2 eggs in a hanky. Like, if you took a handkerchief and just put 2 eggs in it.
That's her pleasant.
Butt. What? There's nothing wrong with 2
You're
eggs
so
in a
weird.
hanky.
Is this that Tony guy?
No, that is not Tony Khan.
Who's this
I
guy?
have no idea.
Is he some announcer dude? Why did he kick off his shoes? Who's he giving his shoes to? Is he giving them to the homeless people?
I don't know, but he's giving people a lot of money.
There's money hanging out there. Who's he giving money to? Who are we giving it to? I want it. Oh, there you go.
He's going to give a hundy to a fan.
And Aaron said, ew. He might be a former WWE. I don't know who he is. Oh, is he? Are you asking about? Oh, Justin Roberts. Yeah. That's that guy.
He's in a suit. Oh, he's got to do the lazy thumbs up.
Because that's cool.
Fucking
So
Chuck
cool.
Norris. Fucking Chuck Norris. As he gets fat again.
Luke says that Bailey and Toni Storm are the WWE's queen of asses. I don't know. You kind of have to throw Mandy Rose in there.
Mandy Rose and
Holy shit.
Alexa Bliss. Those butts are...
Alexa's is nice, but it's not as big. Like, Mandy Rose's is like a big old bubble butt back there. You're just like, holy crap, is your butt really that big? Such a tiny girl, your butt's really big.
And there's a trump card to both of those. Well, maybe not to Tori, because Tori has a really big butt. But
Tony.
But Naomi has a big butt.
So he wants to know if Cody basically the Vince, he runs the show.
No.
He's a
It's
CEO
one of the
or
Jacksons. One of the Jacksons outranks him. I can't remember which one it is, though.
Matt.
The one that always has Khan over at his house.
Matt.
Is it Matt?
I guess. I don't know.
Is Joey Janela that little? He looks like a little teenager.
Holy crap. Gross.
Maybe
What a
it's because
weirdo.
you're wearing skiing goggles.
And the Fiend Bray Wyatt wants you to know that actually, Travis, records indicate that 32,171 girls in the United States have been named Reba since 1880. Now
Facts.
you know.
I like facts. I like numbers. You can get into it. How many were named Reba before Reba McIntyre was famous? That's all I'm saying.
Aaron says that Joey Janela is one of his faves.
Who is? What? Who said that?
That this guy is one of his faves. Aaron said it.
Oh. You like Joey Janela, huh?
Holy crap. He, like, barely comes to, like,
his beard?
Jon Moxley's chest.
Kids. Kids. Walked off.
My question is was that really him? Seemed like it was him.
All right, did you want to tell
And Aaron says Jon Moxley is the best.
You want to tell Eric?
Yeah. And then the Fiend Bray Wyatt say Bailey has a better ass, and Tyler should know that.
Has a better ass than him?
Has a better ass. Bailey has the best ass.
Oh, in all of wrestling?
Has a better ass. And Tyler should know that because they like each other a lot.
Right.
Supposedly.
Because he gropes it.
Right? Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. It's been a long day.
Telling your egg story.
Telling the story. Yeah.
It's about May.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was before summer, but
it was like summertime. It was probably like July, probably July or August. Anyways, so so the reason why Travis makes all those little comments about gluten and stuff is like he changed his diet so that he doesn't eat certain things, but he eats other things a lot. And eggs are one of them. So I tend to buy dozens upon dozens of eggs. When I go to the store, I usually buy like 6 to 8 dozens of eggs every time so he can have eggs. So as one night or day, it was a weekend or something, I was making eggs or using eggs for something I was making. I'm going through the little 12, the dozen pack of eggs, and I'm like, hello, egg. I'm like, crack you in here. Oh, I'm using you. And all of a sudden, I pull out this one egg, and oh my God, it was the funniest looking egg I've ever seen. And I was like, you've got to see this egg. It is funny. How the hell did this come out of a chicken's butt? It was all like lumpy and like dented in and just so weird. I mean, the weirdest looking egg. And I was like, that's so cool. I didn't want to use it because I was like, it was way too interesting. So I was like, oh, I'll just keep it in here and I'll do something about it later. Travis is like, no, I know how you do it. He's like, what I'll do is I'll just, poke a hole in one side and blow it out and, and then you can keep the shell. It'll just dry out and everything. And, I'll do it later. Oh, okay, hen, I'm fixing something or making something. So I was like, well, I'll just put it back in the pack and just put it back in the fridge. And he's like, no, just, just set it over here. We have like a, our sink, and then we have like a window that looks out. And then on top of the sink, there's a little spot, and we have a couple plants up there. So he's like, no, I'll just set it right here. I'll do it later. So set it up there and go about my business, making eggs and, and go about life and make more eggs and get more eggs and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah.
So, yeah. So
the egg story.
Yeah, that thing was pretty cool.
Super exciting eggs.
It was pretty exciting. And then, let's see. Erin also says, I'm also making my fiance cookies. She likes homemade. If she's throwing up, she's not going to want to eat cookies. You mean? You're a cruel person.
Don't speak for other people.
You're like very cruel.
She's like, oh, I'm so sick.
Oh,
I couldn't eat a thing. Oh, I'm going to make lasagna. Do you want some pizza? Aaron's a gourmet chef. He's got his cousin on speed dial. Hey, bring me some pizza.
And Aaron also said, we all know Paige has a good ass because we've seen it more ways than one. But
I wasn't a fan of Paige's butt.
And Aaron's like, gluten. And then Luke wants to know, is Aaron, and he's like, no offense, but are you on meth? Every stream you're doing like 8,765,665 things at once. And the Fiend Bray Wyatt says, Pamela Rose Martinez is Tyler's wafu.
Yeah, that's Bailey.
If you know who I'm talking about.
We know who Bailey is.
Her name's Pam.
The only reason I knew it is because of the last name. I know she's a Hispanic.
She's a Martinez. And Aaron says, no, I don't. Damn. And the feed says, yes, you do.
That's all.
You're like, no, you do.
Yep, you do.
You do. You do like 212,000 million things every time. We're all here. I got pizza. I'm making soup. I'm making cookies. I did this. I did that. Oh, that's funny.
Are you ready for the Dark Order?
The Dark Order's taking this guy. They want him on their team. Nobody even knows this guy. Why is he being part of their thing?
I don't know. He probably wants to get in the ring and lose some weight.
Why'd you have to be mean?
That's a positive thing. That's not mean.
They're like, he's fat.
I didn't say he's fat. I said he wants to lose some weight.
He's fat.
Fat, like at PHAT.
Oh, God. Is that how you get into the Dark Order?
Yeah, you
they
gotta
kick
be
you in the
jumped in.
face?
You didn't know that? You have to be jumped into gangs.
He's screaming.
They're
He's
taking
terrified.
his soul.
Is that how that works? Is that how you take someone's soul?
Yeah, you just go like this over them.
Take their picture multiple times.
Did you see all those kids with Dark Order masks on?
Yeah, it was
It's an
fascinating.
epidemic. This is spreading across America right now. Hope you can sleep tonight with the youth all in the Dark Order.
Right. And Aaron's letting us know that no, he's not on meth, and he wants to know if Luke is on crack. And then Luke's like, no, I'm actually on fentanyl.
Jesus.
Jesus, dude, you're
like hallucinating on painkillers. Like, I'm on opioids. It's fine. So Jim Ross just stated that no female can match her size and power.
That's weird. I wonder why.
Because she's genetically gifted.
Is that what that's called now?
It's science. I don't know what's
Somebody
happening
was attacking somebody in the
This
back.
blonde's getting beat up.
Is that her? Oh, it's Nyla attacking some poor lady in the back.
Is it Penelope Ford?
Maybe.
But I mean, she's a blonde, but I thought Penelope was a bad guy.
Mm.
Oh, my phone's in my lap. I didn't know that.
Maybe you should not have it in your lap, you weirdo.
Nyla Rose could be as strong as a lot of the males.
Huh. The librarian's gonna do it.
Oh,
it's
Leva
the librarian
Bates.
Leva Bates.
Leva.
Well, that's terrifying.
And over. AEW's problem with their women's division is they don't look good. Like, half of them are yuck.
Like, she's not pretty. You need something going on here.
Allie works. Like, the bunny works. Britt Baker's okay. She's not bad at all.
Right.
Penelope Ford is up there, but they need something else. They need more.
Aaron's calling 911 because his fiance isn't getting better and he might have to go.
How'd you give her?
Give her rat poison.
That wouldn't kill you that quick.
It would just make you throw up a lot, maybe. Did you give her Epicac?
Why would you? Do you not have a doctor? I mean, obviously, if it's bad enough that you have to call 911, does that mean she's not responsive? Usually don't call 911 if you can talk to them.
She hit her with a book. That's terrifying. Why would you hit her with a book? Ruining that book.
Was it a science book?
No, but she should have hit her with the whatchamacallit phone book. It would have worked better. Oh, look, they're doing intergender shit.
Oh, she just attacked a man.
I feel offended.
Because men are getting beat up by women, it's fine. WWE does it too.
What woman?
And down. Powerbomb 1, 2, 3. That was a quick little squash match.
Female Way says, people have been making theories about last Friday that Bray wasn't the one that attacked Brian and that it was someone else. What do you have to say about that since you were the one Did you do it? Was it you? Or was it somebody else? Was it your doppelganger?
I don't know. I'd have to look again at the video because I didn't go back and watch it and see if the tattoos all matched. Because I pretty much know all of his tattoos by look. Because, I mean, that one would be so hard to duplicate, the one on his right arm, his left arm. Because it's got that red in it. Remember when I had to Google it? Because I thought they were like stretch marks or something.
Yeah,
Remember?
that was pretty funny.
That was like 7 years ago. I was like, what's that red on his arm?
I was like, it's his tattoo. No, it's not! Yeah, it is. No, it can't be.
It was just weird. Travis. He just had like red triangles that were halfway things on his arm.
You're so weird.
Nyla's just... Oh, wait, here it is. Who is she? Jenna? She could be pretty. Shanna. Oh, we've seen Shanna before.
Well, I wouldn't call an ambulance. Don't you guys have like a
24-hour
clinic,
medical center?
You know, a medical center or something you could take her to?
Do you drive?
Oh, yeah, I guess get an Uber.
You can also just go to the hospital where they would take her anyways.
Yeah, you don't have to call an ambulance or 911 for it. I mean, if you can get her in the car or Uber.
Now, if it's an emergency, call 911.
Yeah, like if she's not responsive and you have to do CPR and she's barely breathing, then yes, call 911. But if she's responsive and can tell you
to the car.
But if she can tell you, I don't need an ambulance, and she refuses for you to call for one, then I'm pretty sure she's responsive.
Just take her to the doctor.
Yeah. Has it been going on all day? Is it just today? I mean, if it's over a few days, that's scary. But if it's like today, that could just be a 24-hour bug. Could have been something she ate. All kinds of stuff. Luke says that when he was sick a few weeks ago, because I kept puking so much, I was severely dehydrated and wasn't able to keep water down. Plus, I was so chilled and achy that I was hurting bad, so I went to the ER, which that could be meningitis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you get meningitis in your 40s.
You can get meningitis
I'm sure you can, but you usually don't get it.
The Fiend says that some of the tattoos are different. He's been
Well, if the tattoos are different, that's fine, though. I mean, that way they just don't have to use them. They can be like, hey, we're going to hire somebody else to do your part.
Right.
And you get paid to stay home. Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Bray's my favorite. But if it is somebody different, that means they could do a Fiend versus Bray match in Hell in a Cell. Would you pay to watch it?
No. Nope. You can pay.
It's a figure speech. I already paid for the network.
I said you can pay. I'm not paying for it. You can pay for it. You can pay to watch it. I ain't paying to watch it.
So Shanna got powerbombed through a table.
And somebody doesn't like it. Oh, so that's who it was. That's who she beat up in the back.
Shanna.
Yeah. Was beat up by Nyla.
Hey, look, it's the Christmas Carol, the one with him.
Yeah.
What's his name again? Patrick Swayze. No, Patrick Dempsey. Patrick Madani. I don't know.
You were close with the first one. It starts with an S.
Stewart.
There you go. You got it.
I have an uncle named Stewart.
Stewart.
Oh, God, look at her slamming her leg in the...
Really nice. Maybe that's why her knee's broken.
It's like the advantages of fighting in a knee brace.
So Dakota Kai turned on her bestie friend?
Yeah, she turned heel.
And that's why she carries around her trophy, I guess, now?
Yeah. But that was at the Hell in a Cell match or whatever that was, that double-ringed star...
Cage, whatever. War Games.
War Games, yeah. It would have came to me.
War Games weirdness.
And now, tonight, she's facing Rhea Ripley.
Aaron says it was me. It was me all along. And then the Fiend says, I'm facing the Fiend at WrestleMania as my old self. You have to get rid of that old self. She, took her knee brace as a trophy. That's fucking weird.
That's how you do it. Every time I pick on somebody that's handicapped, I just keep their shit.
They're like, let's take trophies like they do over on AEW.
I saw that one kid in the wheelchair.
Cutting off people's hair.
That one kid out on the wheelchair, I just knocked over and stole his chair. Start rolling it down the road. That's just how I roll.
Nice.
One kid had those arm crutch things.
Yeah.
I want that. I took it and hit him with it and kept it.
It's like the raccoon on Guardians of the Galaxy.
And I need his eye.
You don't need his eye. I just wanted it. I'm gonna need his leg.
So he goes and gets it. He's like, that's hilarious.
I didn't really need his leg. So bad.
Is her knee that bad where she can't even straighten it out? Do you see how she just stands there? She stands even with her knee bent a little bit.
Her?
Yeah. I mean, obviously she can squat, so it can't be too bad. But when she's just standing there, she has her knee bent.
Rhea Ripley. Whatever she's doing.
I think Rhea Ripley looks good. I don't know why. Probably because she has a pretty face.
The Fiend says, War Games, Travis, get your face straight. Facts straight.
My face and my facts. I got a crooked face and crooked facts.
Aaron says, wait a minute. I think I know why she's sick. Do you think she's pregnant?
The
Fiend says, I don't know. Did you have sex with her recently? I love this. You're making my night. Pick on Aaron night. I'm just kidding.
Did you play a game called Just the Tip?
Or was it the full shebang?
What if the tip's your favorite part? The tip's your only part. That's on your one. Yeah. They're talking about circumcising. Yeah. It's like, it's just a tip. It's like, what if your tip's your favorite part? The tip's your only part.
Luke gave this look.
Okay,
What?
So hypothetically, most pregnant people are sick like that. Right? They're like,
I mean, they
sick.
could be. Some ladies do happen to get
violently ill.
And have
911 call.
like horrible like morning sickness. Like, yeah.
It's
called something.
It's 6:00 their time.
Who's their time?
Anaheim.
Oh.
It'd be like late afternoon sickness.
Why are we listening to what he's saying?
Because we're talking and having fun.
I just kind of wanted to know what he was saying a little bit so we could tell people.
It's all about the bubbly.
Everything. Aaron's giving us red face, anger face. Or is that blushy? No, that's anger face. And the Free Brew White says, Tyler made me ask the question. Damn, Tyler.
Yeah, because you can only get pregnant if you have sex.
Just so you know.
It's science.
Just so you know.
I always give my nightly science quiz. That's it.
Aaron says, F you, Bray. It's all in good fun. But that is a good question. I mean, we don't know what your sexual agents are like.
He's 21. They're doing it.
Well, understandable. But
they live in Gomorrah, for Christ's sake. Yeah. Or the outskirts of Gomorrah. So, this girl just started beating her up.
Mia Yim?
Yeah.
Well, Rhea didn't want to do it, so she had her lackey come down and do it.
Right, but they're good guys, so it's okay. If the good guys do it, it's fine.
Oh.
Oh, look! It's a list.
He got his list back?
How exciting!
The Lexicon of Les Champions. The Lexicon.
Because he can't say list. Let's say lexicon. You made the lexicon! Oh, they're beating her up. Well, we know you're not going to rest. Paige. Moxley's been on there like 15 times. Guy selling popcorn at the fifth row. Is there people you
pan to him? We want to see him.
He's got their whole roster.
Did he make it to whoever's coming out right now?
Who is it? Is that Jungle Boy?
Yeah. I guess he didn't put him on his list. Marco Stunt.
Marco Stunt.
Luchasaurus.
And the little guy.
That's Marco Stunt.
Oh.
Jungle Boy, Marco Stunt, and Luchasaurus.
Love me some Luchasaurus, though.
So, Aaron's letting us know, yes, they had sex recently, and he says, LL, no, it's for good fun. It's always for good fun, buddy.
Wait, sex or...
Sex should just be for
good
fun. But
that's not what he's saying. He's saying the FU is for good fun.
Oh.
Not the sex.
Are you sure?
It's none of our business if you bone each other.
Right?
Bump uglies.
No.
What do they call it now? Smash?
Is that what it is?
If you smash.
Oh, God.
Hey, do you want to go smash?
Yeah.
Whack!
Smack!
He doesn't know the word yes.
The Fever White says, what the hell is going on? And Aaron says, I don't know, but it's funny. So, Chris Jericho on WWE had what we call the list.
Jerry growled. Got a master's in medieval history.
Nice.
He's all educated and shit.
Dinosaurs have been marginalized for 65 million years. Yeah, he brought the list to AEW, but he can't really call it the list. He calls it Le Lexicon of Les Champions. So he brought his list, and he was naming every single person he wasn't going to wrestle, and he had named like Moxley like 10 times in between everybody.
Moxley.
He had like Kenny Chesney on there, Kenny from South Park, Moxley. The guy in the fifth row selling popcorn. It's even getting funnier
now because the Luchasaurus is actually really good on the mic. I wonder if they knew he was going to be that good on the mic. That dude needs to be one of their major players.
I don't know. Jungle Boy. Yeah.
Luchasaurus is literally my favorite guy over there. And now that he can talk, that's even better.
You want a match, boy? He's not. Yes, Aaron, it's because WWE owns the rights to the list of Jericho. Yes. The list.
It's weird that they can own the list.
Shit like that. It's fucking stupid
it's
shit.
Like Charlotte Flair had to get Ashley Flair so she can leave and get a new name somewhere else.
If she wanted to, right?
If she ever decides to.
Yeah. The Fever Way said, well, Jericho will be facing Moxley for the AEW title. Not in 2019.
Not this year.
He put him on the list.
There's only 2 more shows this year.
Of people he's not going to wrestle.
And there's only 2 more shows this year.
They aren't going to do one for Christmas at all?
They might have a taping or something.
Yeah.
But it won't be. It'll be like a highlight
reel. Jake Hagar is messing off with the Luchasaurus, who was going to do a kick, but he got out of the ring fast enough. Oh, he left his list. You better get your list.
The list of Jericho is back. Oh, God.
He's throwing a tantrum here at ringside. Oh, Jericho and his tantrums. They're priceless, these tantrums.
How small that guy is.
Marco Stunt?
He's stunted.
He's very tiny.
Jericho is freaking out. He's got the list of Jericho.
Marco Stunt has his list.
The Lexicon of Les Champions.
Le Lexicon of Les Champions.
It's French.
That's what they say.
There it is. That's what it's all about. That's what they all wrestle for.
Did Marco Stunt just jizz all over it? What a weirdo.
Ew.
He did something to it on that side of the ring that we didn't see. And I don't want to know.
They're going to Texas next week.
Yeah, they're going to Texas next week. Fun. Aaron says, it's like how Impact owns the rights of the Broken gimmick, and WWE had its own version, Woken.
So, they did own the rights to that Woken, but they got into talks with WWE, and then they just said, fine, they can use it. The woke thing.
Uh-huh.
Because they didn't really care to hold on to it. I watched a big thing on that when it was happening. Because everybody's like, they need to turn him to woke. And so they kind of did, but it's WWE, so they screw everything up. And so they made him that, and then all of a sudden, it was shit.
That's normal.
Like, they can't just do good storylines. I don't understand it.
Or keep the storyline going when it is good. And I don't know if it's because they're like, well, people started to hate it. Who gives a fuck?
Just
I don't
play
care
it
what
through.
the people want. You fucking do it. And the more people hate it, the more they're going to be like, I'm watching it because I hate it.
You know how many people hate the Lana stuff going on right now? I hate it. I could watch that on mute, though, because she looks good. So it's fine.
As long as she wears those outfits.
Who's this? Chris something? Stradler?
Statlander.
We've seen her once,
yes.
Right?
She has paint all over her face that are dots.
She's all right. Like, she could stay.
Very weird.
She's got a weird shape.
She's like, I'm very specific about my movements. Look at me. Oh, she's some kind of alien thing or something. She's got
they said something about the Guardian or something.
That's stupid.
It's just a character. It's indie stuff. This is that indie stuff I was talking about. They got to do something.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like it. I have to do weird shit. It gotta be normal.
Because if everybody was normal, it wouldn't be fun. You wouldn't have a guy that's 6'6" with a dinosaur mask on talking about science.
That's just funny though. She's just weird.
What I'm getting at. Who's this?
She's like all over in the ref corner, like touching the ref on the face.
Aubrey's pretty. I'd touch her. Although I wouldn't touch her because she's got like some, what is that called? Autism?
She does not.
Yes, autism.
She doesn't.
She's got functional autism.
She doesn't have autism or Asperger's or any. Why are you so weird?
Because I watch her.
I don't care.
I like this one. Sheeta.
Yes.
You like Sheeta?
Yes.
I think Sheeta should be the champion. I was pretty upset that little Riho won it. Hopefully after Riho loses it, she just disappears. That's how much I like Riho.
Very nice.
I don't even want to see her on the roster.
Oh, I see what happened. So Nyla Rose threw the ref into.
Hey, that's Britt Baker, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Britt Baker watching.
She's an MD.
So Nyla Rose threw the ref through the table and then threw Shayna on top of the ref.
Dentists are MDs. Now that I think about it.
Some of them, yeah.
They're DDSs.
DDSs.
And DDTs or DSS or DTS.
Okay.
They don't have MD. I mean,
they are doctors.
Oh no, I understand that, but
they have the DDS.
I don't think they have the MD though. I'd have to look that up, or just ask because I know one. All right, here we go. We got Sheeta and what's her name?
Chris
Statlander.
Chris Statlander.
We got a Statlander and a Sheeta.
Yes. And the Fiend's letting Aaron know that he just made the Fiend book. And Aaron was like, ew, he cummed on it. Which it looked like he did in the background, but they didn't re-show that part, so I have no idea. And then Aaron said, Bray, who cares?
Statlander's into somersaults.
Aaron was all like, hey, you better watch it. My friend's brother has autism.
There's nothing.
And then the Fiend says, everybody cares. And then the Fiend says, bro, they were joking, Aaron. Calm your tits down.
So, I didn't say anything bad about autism.
Cassius Ono? Oh no.
If you want to hear something.
Ono? Who the hell is Cassius Ono? Some weirdo guy.
If you want to hear something funny, you go to YouTube and you watch Full Retard by... What's the name of that show? Tropic Thunder. And just listen to Robert Downey Jr. and Ben Stiller in that scene. Oh my gosh, I played it for Brett the other day.
Don't go.
Because I was like, you know why Sean, because he was telling me about Sean Penn, and I was like, you know why he's not famous anymore?
Because he went full retard.
Can't go full retard.
Can't go full retard.
That's Sean Penn, 2001. I'm Sam.
You can't go full retard and then expecting you're going to have a career after that.
They're farting in bathtubs. Drooling all over yourself.
I gotta watch that show. That show's actually pretty funny.
It's my favorite show, probably. One of my, I can't believe I didn't put it in my top 10.
Right.
All right, so as we're politically incorrect as possible, Cheetah's getting beat up here. Statlander's kicking her butt. Oh, there's another gymnastics type move.
Right.
A handstand into a leg drop into a
Erin is
full
all upset.
360.
Ladies have tits and men have pecs. Get your facts straight. I don't know. Between men have tits and The Rock called Paul Heyman Twinkie tits. So, you know what?
Moobs.
Men have tits.
Moobs.
There you go.
They're called moobs.
Facts.
More science.
The Fiend says those goddamn deers. Are you talking about like actual deer? Because it's spelled that way.
Well, what other deer would
The
it be?
Fiend Wyatt doesn't like Aaron.
Oh.
He's calling him a dill monkey now.
There's nothing wrong with dill monkeys.
You guys have your feud in your own time. I'm not reading your comments anymore.
You don't need to read them out loud. Oh, that's pretty funny. A dill monkey.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this guy over on NXT? He looks like a 19...
Cassius? Oh, no.
Oh, well, Cassius Ono looks like he hasn't lifted a weight since the 30s, and he looks like he's from the 70s. Like, I mean, that old. Like, he looks like he's 45, 50 years old right now.
He's 6.
He was born in 1960.
Yeah. That.
Like, you know, it's kind of like baseball. You got like AAA, you've got AA, you've got different levels of single A, you've got high A, low A, and A.
Yeah.
And if you're a prospect, if you've got talent, you're going to play in AA and sometimes AAA. But if you're old and have talent, but you're not quite good enough to be in the major leagues, you will only be in AAA. You will never go to AA.
Right.
Because AA is for the talented kids. Not that there's no talent in AAA, but I'm talking about young. You have to be like under 24 to be in AAA or
right.
AA.
Oh.
And then if you're over that, you'll be in AAA and you'll stay there.
She just gave her a ginormous wedgie.
That's what this reminds me of, because they're like, he is old.
He
shouldn't be in the minor leagues when you're old.
They're like, you shouldn't be in the minor leagues beating up Matt Riddle in your old age. He's going to throw his back out leaning over like that. He needs to lift with his legs.
Yeah, which one got a wedgie? Sheeta?
No, Sheeta gave the wedgie.
Oh. She
literally took Chris Statlander's pants by the edge and just like went like this to put her back in the ring, and her pants went all the way up her butt.
It's funny because Statlander's butt is big, it's round, it's nicer.
Yeah.
And so it holds her pants. Like, so when it happened, it probably was easy to put it back out.
Oh, she did. She rolled back in and kind of did the little finger flip.
All right, Sheeta's trying to get her to tap out. She's got her in an arm lock.
The Fiend wants to know how girls react when they get a wedgie.
Probably
they usually just pick it right out of there.
You see Alexa Bliss get them all the time.
They just pick them out really easy. Although I do have to say on AEW, the person that doesn't do a very good job of picking out her wedgies and probably should just change her outfit is Brandy Rhodes. Oh my God. She was wearing that outfit and she needs to just keep the skirt thing on, because every time she wears it, she now has to walk literally like with her thighs together and doesn't move her legs, because if she moves too much, her swimsuit outfit like literally goes into her butt. And every time she's walking, she's like, pick.
It's like a big onesie.
It's just like a swimming suit.
Yeah.
That has a weird cut to it. And so it doesn't, it's just, I mean, it's flattering in a way, but it's not flattering.
It's flattering for her boobs because they cut the front open.
Yeah.
But it's not good for her butt.
No.
Don't you see her duck that? That was awesome. Statlander's pretty good. Not as good as Sheeta.
And Aaron's letting us know that he doesn't know what girls do, and that girls get wedgies in the front.
Ew.
Is that the same as when you guys decide to wear too tight of pants? That's you.
That's like a camel thing.
That's like your guys' fun thing now. You guys are like, well, I'm going to wear some skinny jeans. And it's like, please don't. Like, I know you guys think that we want to see your package, but I really don't.
Maybe all the other girls do. I'm ruining a marriage across the street and I didn't even know it.
I don't think you're ruining a marriage. It's funny, though.
No idea I had that kind of power over people. I'm like, what?
They're like, no, really. I want to know what you're going to say.
I have arguments with her husband that I don't even know I'm in. Awesome.
That you have arguments
with her husband that I'm not even involved in. I could be sleeping and have an argument with her husband. Bam. That's it. 1, 2. Oh, Sheeta kicks out. This Statlander probably should win this match.
Why? Because
she's better. And Sheeta's good.
Both
of these girls are phenomenal. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, Sheeta did win, or lost. Statlander was good. She's good. I kind of dig her. They need to push her.
Yeah, no.
That move at the end there is kind of a little dangerous.
Yeah, especially.
Oh, the lights went out.
If she ever had to do it with a bigger girl, she wouldn't be able to lift her.
Yeah, I have a problem with finishers that you can't do with everybody. But is this going to be Brandy?
Probably. Is she going to come out and cut her hair off? Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Which one's she going to cut, though? She going to cut
Sheeta.
Sheeta's?
Yeah.
Because she lost?
Just because she's a bad guy.
Oh, she changed her outfit. Nice. She's actually wearing a dress with a big slit.
Brandy looks pretty good.
I like that outfit way better.
Oh.
I wonder if she's going to take it off, though, because like, it has like a little button thing. Like it's a skirt that you can be removed, but I hope she doesn't.
Close your mouth, Travis.
Loathe what they can't understand.
So she was a ring announcer in WWE for years.
Yeah. Who the hell do you think we are?
Oh, yeah.
She took it off.
Damn it.
I was hoping she'd leave the little skirt on.
She should have left that on.
Maybe she got a better cut on her butt.
Maybe it's part of the pantyhose. The Nightmare Collective. We should probably write that down.
They're part of the Nightmare Collective, and you want me to write that down?
Well, because I won't remember that. I've already forgotten. Nightmare Collective.
That's how they prefer it. The Nightmare Collective.
Just leave. Yeah, this is precarious.
Ooh.
Does she have half of her hair messed up?
Oh, it's a bow.
Oh, okay. I'm like...
ribbon in her hair. It's like a feathery ribbon thing.
Oh, she can join. They're going to make a clan.
Ooh, clans.
Do it.
Ooh.
Except.
The people are like, no, don't do it.
Except. Why would you not? I want to join a stable. It's like a stable of hoes.
Okay.
Now you accept, so you don't have to deal with that one. You're gonna get all mean with her? Have fun with that. Pulling her.
Oh my gosh, she did a slicer.
She pulled her shank out.
is this lady?
I don't know.
Don't be with the Nightmare Collective. She's just some weirdo out of the audience.
They're letting her in. She's not a weirdo out of the audience. They had the gate open right where she was.
There's crack security team.
Oh, she took her knees.
She's offering her hair.
She's already got it, like the part that she wants cut off.
Her bangs.
There it is. So is it weird that they have a knife?
Yeah. That could go very wrong. I love you.
She said I love
She's like, I can't touch her though.
Her
She's trying really hard not to like.
She just took her whole ponytail off.
Did she cut the rest of her hair too?
The whole thing. See? See?
Oh God. Like, oh, you want to be part of the group?
You gotta be bald.
We'll cut all your hair.
I don't know if that was part of it. She had the one part that she was donating. Well, somebody might get a new wig. Or...
I don't know, but somebody's coming out that's not happy about it. Who's this guy? This guy's coming down like, you can't do this to people in the audience.
Is that a shears?
Oh my God, they're shaving her head now? What? And okay, they're shaving some lady's head on AEW right now.
Wow. Free haircuts? Maybe I should pledge.
Right? Free haircuts.
I'd love for them. Those two right there, that would be the funnest night of my life right there.
Well, you'd have a great front row seat right there in front of Brandy.
Oh, I don't care.
That's why they made it a girl.
Cut my pony off and then just shave it. I'd be part of their, what is it called?
The Nightmare Collective.
The Nightmare Collective.
Anyways, so Aaron says, I can't wait to see Kiss in March. It's going to be their last performance. And The Fiend said corn. And Aaron said no, Kiss. And then The Fiend has a whole bunch of reindeer. And he said a deer stampede because there's a whole bunch of deer emojis.
So, Kiss is still playing?
It's our last one. And then they're going to go off to die.
They're still crushing ass at like 80.
Right?
What are they, 7?
So they're taking her in the back. They're like taking her.
Yeah, she's part of their
You're part of
Nightmare
our collective. So they shaved part of her head, took off her hair, and now they're taking her in the back to give her a real haircut. And then
like somebody else that's a professional.
The Fiend says no corn. I get to see corn on the 31st in Columbus, Ohio. Nice. That's good.
That's pretty cool.
And Aaron wants to know, which of the Santa Claus movies do you like, Travis? 1, 2, or 3?
I like 1 and 2 equally. I really do like 2 because it starts out with a bang and it's got the pretty girl that he marries in it. And I like pretty girls.
That guy's got cellulite in his legs. That's
because he doesn't work out.
Nasty.
But I like 1 because of the story build up with the whole claws and all that. And the one elf that's the older one that's in charge, he's kind of funny in that first one.
Oh,
he's like locked up in the second one.
Yeah.
And the third one's
Right, and then Aaron thought it was hilarious when you said stable of hoes, so he was like, oh my God, LOL, stable of hoes, and the Fiend thought that was hilarious too. He LOL'd also of your stable of hoes.
It's a stable of hoes. I can't help.
The Nightmare Collective is going to be a stable of hoes. I'm going to join the stable of hoes. Aaron says, are you guys forgetting we are here? No. And the Fiend says, yeah, yowie wowie yeet. Alrighty then.
I was just about to tell a story. I'm going to have to do it. I'll probably do it when we cut over, but maybe I'll do it here the next commercial if there is another one. We still have a half hour, so.
Yeah.
I got to tell a story about Monday.
Oh, yeah.
The SCU.
I wonder if Luke's still awake.
I don't know.
He said he woke up to do this, but I haven't seen him comment in the chat, so I'm wondering if he fell asleep.
He got Scorpio Sky. Is he by himself? It's Chris Daniels. Oh, he's got a mic and a mic stand.
Is he pretending to be like that lady?
Yeah, like the girl. The 47-year-old lady.
She's 50.
She's 40. She's 43. So that guy has a shirt on that's of him having a shirt off. In the front row right there.
That's funny. his shirt is like of a naked person's body, but he's wearing a shirt. That's funny.
Got a cool hat on though.
His fisherman hat?
I should get a couple of those.
Weird fishing beach hats. Why? Why do you want
Because I always
those?
liked cool hats, and I don't use them now because I don't wear a lot of hats.
Why don't you wear hats? Because you have hair?
Because I'm here.
Because you're here. And you have hair?
No, that's not why.
Oh, it's just because you're here. Boring. No hats.
Well, like I would put a nice hat on to sit in the front room.
Why not? You could always have a nice hat to go out. When into your outs.
I understand that. It's Pentagon.
And Aaron's letting us know that fish sounds so good. Ew.
I like fish.
Then why didn't you get it instead of pizza?
Why don't you get fish on your pizza?
Okay, he wants fish, but he wants McDonald's fish. That's
Ew.
not fish.
Hey, you're addicted. That's just salt.
The Fiend Bray Wyatt has a question of the day from Tyler. Your dream tag team match at WrestleMania. For an example, he has the Hardy Boys versus the Usos.
Okay, right now, because I'm going to go with right now who's available, which I love that, by the way. The Usos and the Hardy Boys would be fun to watch. But I would go with the AOP. Oh, I'm going to, because it's a dream one, so I can kind of go out on a limb a little bit more here. And I'm going to say the Bludgeon Brothers. I know they're not pushing them that way right now, but there's enough time where they could put them back together and push them that way.
Yeah.
I was going to say the Viking Raiders,
Ooh.
but that wouldn't be as cool as the Bludgeon Brothers. And I mean, both of them just undefeated heading into it. So when they collide, it's like two bulls.
He's taking off his glove. It's gross.
So Thor's not here, so should I still do this? Or I'm going to do it now. And then, not now, but and then I'll do it again Friday. Thor will be here on Friday.
Oh, yeah, because he's at practice.
And Luke.
On Wednesday.
Will probably be here. I can do it in the commercial break on Friday.
And Luke is sleeping. Poor guy. He's probably tired. So the Fiend, he also said versus the OC. So his was the Hardy Boys versus the Usos versus the OC.
Yeah, just like a triple threat. I guess you could do a 4-way and then add a couple more teams.
Aaron says, you guys should check out my cousin's YouTube channel. He wears a green mask and makes fun of the PG era. Which is now. We're in the PG era. It's been going on for months and years.
You should have him comment on one of our videos and then I can go check it out. Because it's hard for me to find stuff.
Yeah.
Or put a link, like get the link off your computer and then go to a comment and then leave a comment for like our last video and just put his link to go there. And then that way I can click on it and go there.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do wrestling channels. I try to follow a couple. Probably like 30.
Like 30.
I only watch a couple, but I do kind of like to get ideas and stuff from others.
Yeah.
That one kid I was watching, he got suspended today from Monday's Raw.
Right? Terrifying.
Kind of sad.
And the Fiend says the Viking Raiders versus Heavy Machinery is his.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was going to say that would be like a quick backup for now. And you could also go females, because there's some good females teams too. Like Fire and Desire, but being pushed. Like all of a sudden turn that corner and start pushing them.
Right.
Against, Blissful Crossing or something would be awesome to watch too. Or just Mandy versus Alexa. 1-on-1. For the inaugural women's mid-card belt. That would be cool too, right? Like an Intercontinental title or, whatever they want to call the mid-card. Like the North American Championship female belt or whatever they want to call it. And then have a tournament and Alexa versus Mandy at Mania. And then just let whoever wins win. I'm cool.
Did you want to talk during the commercial for
I did.
something else?
Yeah, I was telling a story.
Yeah.
Okay, so on Monday, if you guys were following us, we had to leave because there was a loud pop. So if you go to our video from Monday and go to 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 25 seconds and listen, you'll hear a pop. And then I had to get up and leave, and so we weren't here a lot at the end of that video. Well, here's the story.
If Fiend Bray Wyatt want to stay around for the story?
Ooh.
He says he has to. He's out and have a good night. He needs to get back to the basketball game.
Oh. Well, we can do this on Friday too.
Yeah, we can wait. We can tell our story on Friday.
We can tell the story on Friday. It's such a great story.
It is a great story.
And it doesn't matter. We can tell it now and again on Friday. Because, there's some people here, and I don't know if they're going to watch the video once we post it.
So you get back to your basketball game. That's better for you anyways.
It's exercise.
And socialism. I mean, socializing. That's terrifying. And Aaron's letting you know it's called BDF Network. Check them out. And then Aaron says, I want to stay. What happened? And the Fiend says, yes. So I'm guessing he's going to stay.
Okay, so on Monday we had that event happen with the pop. Dogs jumped in the room, so I got up to investigate. I walked in, and I smelt gas, natural gas. I could swear up and down.
The most deathly disgusting smell ever.
So I go in there, and so I run downstairs, and I turn the gas off, and I come upstairs, and it's still getting stronger. So I'm like, well, maybe it's Freon in the fridge. Maybe the fridge line broke, because I don't know what Freon smells like. I've never busted one of them open and smelt, so I thought maybe it popped. Because I looked around, and there's nothing that can pop. Well, anyways, then I smelt the drain, and the drain smelt really bad. It was in the sink right below the window, and I'm like, oh, that is a horrible smell. So I started we came back in. I poured some water in there because I was thinking it was the trap, and then I got on my phone. I started Googling it, and there's a thing, a pop with smell. And so anyways, we sat here. We tried to finish the show. We stayed here for the last 8 minutes, and then once it was over, we took off. I got a ladder, and I got out on the roof, and I took a snake, and I cleaned out the vent.
We did a whole bunch of stuff before that,
let me get there. And so you want to tell them?
Oh, I was just saying we did a whole bunch of stuff before that
I'll tell you everything I've done. So anyways, I took the trap apart, the P-trap, to see, and there was water in it. I'm like, well, there's no way smell can get through here. And when I was under there, I couldn't smell anything in the main drain pipe coming out. I'm going to be like this on camera. Anyways, so I did that. I couldn't find anything. I put it all back together, and I filled the dishwasher. We put like a gallon of vinegar in the garbage disposal and smelt it, and it still smelled. Like, you could not get... you could smell the vinegar, but you could still smell it. Like, the smell was still in existence.
Aaron, there wasn't a snake. They call it a snake. It's a drain snake.
It's a thing you clean drains with. It's a big, long tube that you spin.
Yeah.
It's roto-rooter
So it's not really a snake, not like a live hiss
I just
snake.
shoved a snake down there.
We're just like, get down there, you stupid snake!
I'm going to kill this bastard.
We'll make sure that clocks, God.
So, anyways, I did everything I possibly could. And then I poured garbage, I had a small garbage can, and I filled that up with hot water and poured it down there, and it still wouldn't go away. Nothing we could do.
Like half a gallon of vinegar.
to make it go away. Well, anyways, she pops off and says, hey, look at the egg. And I'm like...
So you guys remember my story about the
egg,
right?
story that led up to this. There was a green as a pine tree, green egg sitting on top of there that had blown up. And that was the smell, because natural gas smells like rotten egg. Anyways, so I took it outside. The house smelled better. So all that was an egg that was left out since July. I left out in the plant base, and it finally decided,
so full of gases that
it just exploded. Popped. You could hear it.
Popped.
Go to our video from Monday. Go to 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 25 seconds, and you will hear us laughing. And then all of a sudden, pop! What was that? And then the dogs jump in the room. I'm serious. It's funny. So anyways, that was our Monday. So nothing life-threatening. And now you can go back to your game.
Yeah. So if Luke wakes up and listens to this...
we'll tell it again on Friday.
We will. It wasn't a gas leak.
Yeah, we needed to call the city.
Freaking out thinking we needed to call the city. Thor and Luke were like, oh my God, I need to call the city. So, yeah. So, Aaron says, when you said pop, my first thought was gunshots. And, what? We don't live in California.
This is in Chicago.
in the middle of nowhere, and the Fiend says, "Can we see the dogs?"
They're all locked out. They're having a good night tonight.
They're being good, so we're going to leave them out there tonight, but you'll probably maybe see them on Friday.
We will see them on Friday for sure.
So you come back and see us on Friday.
Well, he's always here on Friday.
It's on our YouTube video. So, like, if you go to our YouTube page where our stuff is normally, and just go to Raw's...
The
Raw's video, the last one we uploaded, it's there. You can just go to that 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 25 seconds, and you'll right
hear,
where it happens.
And just turn the volume on, and you'll hear the pop. It's like, pop! It's pretty funny.
And he said the dogs jumping on Monday was funny. Yes, they did. They jumped and came in.
They jumped over the fence.
They jumped, came in and said hello. Like, there was this horrible loud noise, and I didn't like it.
When I took him back out there, I knew it was in the kitchen because Naxos was like,
I'm not
smelling
going in
it. He's
here.
like, I don't like it in here. There's loud noises. So Pentagon Jr. wins that.
He did. Pentagon Jr. won against what's-his-face.
It looks like Phoenix helped.
Oh, did he come down and help him?
So what did they say? You looked it up.
I don't remember.
That's why we write stuff down and have our note cards.
Make your own damn note card.
You make a note card.
He doesn't want him to touch him.
You tell me not to touch you.
No, he didn't want that guy touching him.
Oh.
Hey, here's your peeps.
It's the bunny. The butcher, the blade, and the bunny. Go, Allie. It's your birthday.
All right, Theme Brit, have fun with basketball.
Shoot a 3.
Choo.
He drains it from outside.
Swish. They're cutting heads off snakes. You know the body still twitches when you do that, right, lady?
The teeth can still bite.
Yeah, they can. Happened to a guy. Cut the head off of a cobra.
Oh.
And then he went about trying to fillet it, and then the head bit him.
Fillet it like he was cutting it open.
Yeah, he was cutting the body
the head
to feed it. It was just right there. Well, it was cutting up, and it went.
He died.
Bit him. I think so.
That's cool.
He was like a chef in like India or somewhere.
I didn't even know they could
China or some shit.
They would even eat those. Huh.
Yeah, they eat those.
I mean, you can eat snake. My dad's made me eat it before. But...
Yes. And Aaron said he's going to be right back. He's going to go check it out. Cool beans.
He's going to hear the pop. Was he not here? I thought he was here on Monday.
No, remember he left early.
Oh.
He had to go. He had to go do stuff. It was stuff.
That guy just won.
He's like, no, it was a 2.
He's like 3. And he's like, yeah, it was 3. He's like, sweet.
Like, I'm out. Oh, I hurt myself.
That guy's like, oh, no.
Who is that guy?
I don't know either one of these.
No, we've seen that guy before, the long-haired weirdo. Yeah. We've seen that guy.
Doesn't mean I know who he is. Because I have no idea who he is.
He's like, no, I really won. No, you really didn't. I don't understand.
Since nobody's listening, I'm going to do my pay-per-view list.
Okay.
So my pay-per-views will be January, Royal Rumble, February, Conflict, March, Descent into Destiny, April, WrestleMania, May, Coming of Age. That's when they would bring up the youngsters from NXT. After that, in June, we got ABC, and it stands for Agony, Brutality, and Combat.
Ooh.
July, Long Shot. August, SummerSlam. September is Wrestle Games. Now, what Wrestle Games is it would start on a Thursday, I'm guessing a Thursday, around noon, and it's non-stop until Sunday about 5.
Ooh.
It doesn't stop once. And it's like multiple rings, and I thought they could do it with other organizations. So NXT would be there, WWE would be there, Impact would be there. They wouldn't wrestle each other.
Right.
But so the fans could literally just wander around. They would sleep in tents. Some of them wouldn't sleep, but there'd be matches 24 hours a day. You could have tournaments set up for each. So you could go to a WWE one, or you could go to AEW or NXT or New Japan. They would just all be there, and it would just be a full weekend thing. That doesn't mean that AEW would have to wrestle for the whole time. They could come in and wrestle 2 days or 1 day, whatever they're comfortable with. Same with WWE. Or you could just do it the whole time and just have your wrestlers, changing. I thought it'd be fun for the 24/7 championship because you could have guys that are asleep, so the champion's awake wrestling and guys are asleep. When they wake up, they could win it. Then that guy could go nap. And then they could have their fun, and they could just do it throughout the whole stadium, like the whole area.
Right.
And then you could have each one, like WWE would have permission from NXT to use some of their footage, but not like, you know what I'm saying? Like just be cool with each other, like a bunch of hippies fucking each other type, just for that weekend.
Right.
And, it could be one big pay-per-view, or each one could do their own pay-per-view on it. But just have it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, It would just be I tried to come up with something for Woodstock. I wanted Woodstock for wrestling, but I couldn't use wrestling stock because it didn't sound good. Anyways, October would be Bloodlust. Survivor Series would be November, and then December would be Apex. The top. It would actually close the year down on a high note and not just like a thrown-in pay-per-view.
All right. We've got the bad boy. What's his face?
Janela versus John the Mox.
Must be the main event happening.
It is the main event.
Wow. So Aaron's saying that when you said that, I guess it was Pentagon or something like that, or something.
Yeah, Pentagon won it.
Yeah. Anyways, and he said Joaquin Phoenix helped. I didn't know he was in AEW.
Because Phoenix did help.
Because Phoenix helped.
Spelled different. Spelled with an F.
So funny. And it's like F-E-N-I-X, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Like Felix the cat, but it's Phoenix.
The dog.
What's his name on his butt?
Why is this guy even wrestle?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, Aaron likes him.
Aaron's a fan.
I'm teasing. I like everybody. Everybody deserves a chance. Here he comes.
Moxley's angry.
Mr. AEW. Mr. freaking... crazy. What's he do? What are those? Hardcore. Mr. Hardcore.
Yeah, that guy. Extreme. He's Mr. Extreme.
They're going to have to come up with an Extreme Championship so he can have his own belt.
Right?
Because he's a gimmick wrestler now.
Gosh, he still has to have that patch on his elbow.
Yeah, he had a really bad staph infection. He almost died. I'm surprised they didn't have to amputate it.
I just think it's crazy he still has it on there. That's insane.
Well, he had another surgery remember?
Yeah.
Right before we were watching that pay-per-view and he was supposed to wrestle at it and he couldn't.
Right.
And he didn't even... He showed up the first night, so 10 weeks ago.
Right.
And that was right after that surgery. But he had a surgery in WWE like a year and a half before. And it got so infected that... And then he had to go back in and get the same operation again.
Like, how the hell do you get that bad of an infection? What'd you do?
It's staph. They can't help it. Professional athletes get it all the time.
So basically they were in a dirty facility.
It's not... they can't kill it. It's a super disease.
That's everywhere in their stuff.
Yep.
You know what drives me crazy? Is that they make these new hospitals, right? So they made that new hospital here in town.
Yeah.
They built it all up and everything. And then they have all these sterile rooms. And then they have a goddamn walkthrough.
Right. And then they do a
to
big
the
cleaning.
public. And it's like, seriously, how is that any better? You shouldn't do that.
Yep. Those super diseases thrive in those kind of environments because they're so sterile that they can live without any other interference.
They're like, just make it dirty.
Well, you'd be better off with dirt. Anthrax and shit in there. Anthrax isn't dirt.
He changed his pants. Maybe they'll stay up this time.
He doesn't have an ass, so I doubt it.
Aaron said that Phoenix plays a good Joker. We won't know until we watch it.
Here we go. Well, I would say the over-under on this match, but we've got like 20 minutes. Oh, no, we've only got 11. Never mind. And it's cheating if you do the last match. So over-under 10 minutes. We can do that because that way... Oh, I forgot to charge my watch today. Damn it.
Oh, bummer.
I'm pretty sure I just heard a boring.
All snakes can, Aaron.
Bite after their heads are cut off.
He says, I didn't know a cobra can still move when the head is gone.
Yeah, they just have those twitch muscles.
They all still move.
I cut a freaking snake's head off once, and I felt bad, but anyways, I cut its head off, and then I tried to like skin it, and it was moving like 2 hours later. It was still freaking moving. I'm like, dude, quit. Like, how am I going to cut you open? And I had like a butter knife or something. It was the most dull knife in the history of knives. It took forever. Finally, I just threw the stupid thing in the river. I didn't even finish. It wasn't a rattlesnake, or I would have kept it. But then I kind of felt bad that I just killed some snake. You know, there was people there, so they probably all thought I was some weird, morbid kid. I was like maybe 13. No, I was older than that. I had to have been about 15. We were at a kegger. But it wasn't a kegger. They could only have... So, in this county, the county that's just south of us, you can't have anything larger than so many ounces of beer. And so we thought we could get away with a party ball. So we took a party ball, and they took it.
Oh.
So they took our party ball. So, anyways,
how many ounces is that?
I don't know. It's about that big.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
2 gallons, so 240, I don't know, 260.
Ounces in a gallon. In a gallon.
128.
Ah.
That's why I got 260. It's 2 gallons. 256. Or 46. Bam! Double axe handle.
You're right the first time, 256.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because of the 8.
Carry the one. Carry the one.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, ouch.
By putting the ramp up there, it gives them an extra ring.
Yeah, totally. But they're out of the ring. Wouldn't they get a count out?
Yeah, but...
So, right when he's going to talk to us, they decided to go to commercial.
Right.
And he's like talking to
They
the
have a
camera.
really hard time with their
He's like,
commercial
blah, blah,
breaks.
blah, blah, blah. And we're like, we have no idea what happened.
Hey, there's a good part. They're going to shave her head. Commercial. Like, how is that not main screen?
So Luke finally woke up, and he said, okay, I'm nodding off again. I thought you were asleep the whole time. And he says, I'm heading back to sleep. Have a good night.
All right, we'll see you on Friday.
Thanks for stopping by, Luke. We appreciate it.
So I want to put... Why is this on here?
I don't know.
I don't know if it'll come back or not, but that was weird. Kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Very weird. Wackadoodle.
It doesn't matter, right? It's all there.
Yeah, it's on that side.
Hoo-ah! All right, so closing it down. NXT. Oh, yeah, we get to do NXT by itself here in a minute. So it's just the Undisputed Era versus... Keith Lee's there, too.
Keith Lee,
Ciampa,
and
Djokovic.
Jokwa. Whatever his name is.
So I don't know the one guy's name that's in the ring. He's the North
Fish?
American champion. No, Fish is out. He's done.
Oh, he's the broken one.
Yeah, this guy is...
Roderick Strong.
Roderick. I don't know if I'll ever... Anyways, we got Roderick over there. I know the rest of them. Cole and...
Aaron wants to let you know that, okay, well, that's good to know, because when I killed one, I didn't move one bit. Well, of course you wouldn't move. You'd be like, oh my god, it's going to eat me.
He killed a snake.
I guess. I don't know. I just know that snakes move.
Yeah, I felt bad. But anyways, like a couple years later, I was running down a mountain, and there was a huge rattlesnake. Thing had to have been like 8 feet. And I jumped right over the top of it, and I told everybody else to stop because it was all of us kids. We were like 16 or something. I was like, stop. I was like, big snake. Anyways, so we all walked around it, and I just stuck a stick in the ground so I'd see where it was. I went back to camp, and I got a big old stick, and I tied a rope around it up the shaft. I did one at the bottom, and then so I did 3 rings, basically.
Right.
And then I put a big rope at the bottom, and then I ran it up through those rings, so it had a slip at the top. And then I went back up and caught that big bastard. He was still there, and I just slipped that over his head and pulled it. And I was going to kill him and keep the rattler. And then I was like, I can't. It's too pretty. But I held it. So I actually held it. My Uncle Larry's got pictures, but I've got it by its mouth. I took it off the string and I was holding this thing. And like I said, it was like 8 feet long rattlesnake. Like, do not let go. Because you feel like it's going to get free. You know, you're just like, because that thing, it would hurt so bad to be bit by one of those. I've been bit by little snakes before, but big rattlers, they have those things.
Yeah, and they have poison.
Well, I don't care about that.
And then your skin would rot
30 minutes from a hospital, I'll be fine. And they have plenty of anti-venom at Portneuf.
Do they?
And it was called Pocatello Regional back then. And
maybe they don't have it anymore.
Portneuf.
Maybe
they're like, we don't care about people.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. Kind of jack. Oh.
They take horse blood, give it to. Like they mix horse blood with it, and then give it to.
Cool.
Because horses are immune to it.
Cool.
Like a horse can be bit by a rattlesnake.
They like it. They stomp them to death.
Have you seen their teeth? Nobody wants to be bitten by a big rattlesnake.
Have you seen a horse attack a rattlesnake?
No. But I've seen one get crazy over a stick, and I thought that's why it was. Like my Uncle Tommy. He's not an animal lover by any means.
Yeah.
I told you about him killing all the beavers. So the city planted a bunch of beavers up in his area, and he killed every one of them. And then they went after him and took him to court, and he freaking won in court. The judge is like, it's on his property.
Right? It's like, if they came on his property,
and they were eating his damn trees.
They're not protected, and so...
He killed the beavers that they planted.
Why would they put them up there anyways? They know that's a really dumb idea, right?
I don't know.
Why would you put them anywhere near that type of a water source and population?
I don't know, but he killed them all.
Environmentalists are like, we'll put a beaver up here. That's like a great idea. Hello. We're smart.
I told Brett about those kids kicking that deer, and he had a freaking meltdown. Like...
So bad. It's just disgusting.
He's like, there's something's got to be done. Like, it's funny because that's like one of those things that can cross the divide, right, of the liberals and the conservatives. Because the liberals hate it.
Supposedly.
Oh, well, they don't want to see it hurt. Like, that's their thing, right? But they want to use it to say, hey, look, this is what hunters are doing in the woods. This is why we have to stop it, right? That's their angle on it. So now it can be their focal. That can be their poster. This is what hunters do. This is a fact. Watch the video. And then conservatives are going, lock them up because they're giving us bad names. So those kids... They're getting it from both sides. They're getting squished. So there's no politician that's going to say, that's fine. Because either side's going to say, lock them up.
Aaron's letting us know that he's tired. And also, did you know I met one of the Kiss singers at Comic-Con once?
That's pretty cool.
Paul Stanley.
Oh, I know who Paul Stanley is. Even Paul Stanley's sick of Kiss.
Yeah, he is.
Don't make fun of the Star Child. That's it.
It's over.
Under 10.
Jon Moxley won. Who was surprised by that?
Not a damn.
Nobody was. Poor Joey Janela didn't win. Got his ass beat.
Handed. Somebody coming out? Oh, no.
I don't think so.
I thought I heard different music.
Oh, maybe. There's a little bit of music happening.
Jericho? It's a championship.
Oh, is it up there? Oh, it's Jericho.
He's like, you want to walk out on me in my match? I'll walk out on you in your match. Walk out sounds like he's leaving.
Right?
That's the only way I can say it. I'm in on you? You came on me in my match, and I'm coming on you. You know,
he's interrupting.
You know what would be cool is if they came down and they all beat him.
Moo.
Interrupted cow.
Moo.
All rights reserved. All right, well, that's the end of that
AEW
one.
AEW
is over, so now we're just full-time
Jon Moxley won his match against Joey Janela.
Old Joey J.
Now we're going to head over to NXT because they like to do their overtime business here. So they're going to do some overtime business with Ciampa and Keith Lee and...
You got to get some more excitement in your voice. Keith Lee,
Ciampa.
Ciampa.
And then the Undisputed Era people.
Yeah. O'Reilly, El Dorado, or whatever his name is. And...
Who's the champion? Adam Cole?
No, I know Adam Cole. I'm trying to think.
O'Reilly.
Aderick.
Roderick.
There's a murderer in our town named Aderick. So that's all I could come up with.
And Aaron said he was really nice. And he got a pic with him. Nice. Good deal. And he says, I actually stayed. So no, don't leave. Stay.
How was our volume tonight? Was it really loud? Like a lot louder than it normally is, or did you even notice? That's a legit question.
Us talking?
Yes, us talking.
Okay.
A volume of our show.
Well, I just want to make sure it's not, confused with if they can hear what's going on in the background.
Right. No, like just that. See how it's peaking almost?
Mm-hmm.
That's because I turned it way up.
Oh.
I turned everything up because I noticed in our videos that it was sometimes a little drag. And since we have control over that now, I figured I'd play with it a little bit. And obviously this is a first time thing. I don't know anything. I played a little bit with it.
Right.
Looking at me, so anyways, that's what I was going by. When I first set everything up, I didn't realize I didn't have my microphone on. It was way over there. And so it wasn't working right. And then once I put my microphone here, everything changed. So I had to redo it all, and I had like 15 minutes before we started.
Nice.
So I was like, screw it. I just started the thing.
So Aaron says it was medium, between quiet and loud.
Huh. So I can still go up in volume, huh? Here. Try this. Try that on for size. How's that? Is that way louder?
Does it sound like we're yelling at you now?
Well,
Even though we're using regular voices?
Yeah. I just want to see. Is that better? I might as well do it live time with real live people. Because somebody said don't worry about it going in the red with your voice. It's just with noise.
For the decibels?
Right. Just worry about the noise.
Yeah, don't want to have noise on there. Like loud popping noises. It's terrifying.
Well, we don't do the pop because we got the pop filters on there. I can take
that. I was talking about. He says, yes, it's louder.
Is it better, though? So that would be the question. Yes, so we got louder, so now is it better?
Don't leave, stay. We're watching the end of NXT.
We're watching NXT right now.
It's happening. They usually go over.
Keep giving me feedback. Is it so loud that it's disturbing, or is it just loud enough? Like, would it be nice with earphones on? I'm trying to figure out the quality of everything. I'll play with the equalizer once I get the volume leveled. I put the equalizer all back to 0 on the mixer.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll play with that by how it goes. Sometimes I have too much bass in my voice, so it sounds kind of fun. But I try to add bass to yours and take some of the treble off. But right now it's all centered.
Why? You don't want people to know what my voice really sounds like?
I don't care if they know what your
my cackly witch voice. He says, no, it's loud. Turn it down. Don't risk it. Now, is it loud in the sense of what's happening on TV or our voices?
We're talking about just us.
We're just talking about our voices when we talk. We're not worried about the TV right now. They're not playing music. We shouldn't get copyrighted for their chants in the audience and commentator stuff.
Well, we'd hope not. And I did turn it down a little bit.
That'd be stupid.
I'll watch this video and see if I can kind of see how things work out. Look at big Keith Lee. He looks like the Incredible Hulk, but instead of green, he's black.
True that.
Right?
Very
do you
true.
see it, though?
Oh, I totally do. When you first said it the first time 5 weeks ago.
Well, I'm going to say it every time I see him.
Oh, good.
There it is. His V, they call that the V power bomb.
So Keith Lee just attacked Finn Balor because Finn Balor came in and started attacking everybody.
Uh-oh.
And so Keith Lee was like, haha.
Damn.
Because Finn Balor attacked Ciampa.
Uh-oh. Here it is. Bare knee.
So he gets him. He's like, I'll get you.
That's a big power. Referee didn't see any of this. Didn't see any of it. 2, 3, he got it.
Wow,
He just beat Adam Cole right in the center of the ring.
Fair and square, basically. Fair and square. Aaron says, so Dalitha, that's actually not your voice. Well, I don't know. Yes. I don't know what he's done to
This is exactly her voice. There's nothing edited. It's dead center.
This is mine. Oh, mine. My annoying voice. It's out there for everybody to hear. So, looks like, So
Finn Balor's the one that knocked the referee
attacked
out.
Adam Cole
from behind.
And knocked the referee down.
Look at that.
I guess he didn't attack Ciampa. I thought he attacked Ciampa, but I guess it was just Adam Cole.
No, he attacked Ciampa in between that.
Oh, did he?
So
okay,
he had
that's what I thought.
Ciampa's right here.
Yeah,
down.
I thought he attacked Ciampa, and then he attacked Adam Cole.
He attacked Cole, then Ciampa. And then...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how the referee got knocked out.
No.
So he kicked Cole into the referee, then attacked Ciampa.
Oh, okay.
Then got attacked by Lee and then Cole got him, and then...
All right, I got it now.
So Cole beat him the second time, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I'm in it. I know what's happening now.
Keith Lee. And the Lee's like up his butt.
That's cool.
Like the only way you can see it. It's like underneath his butt.
He's like, here's my name.
I wonder how old he is, because he looks like he's 50.
I would say something, but you'll get mad at me.
I always do, because I know exactly what you're going to say, so you don't have to say it.
Hey, it's this guy.
Yeah, William Regal. I grew up watching him.
Why is he out there?
He's the GM. Adam Cole has to defend his title against Keith Lee.
Ooh.
Finn Balor, Keith Lee. Versus Keith.
And a triple threat
match.
So you got two friends against a neutral, I guess, because Finn Balor hates everybody. All right, so they're going to fight to the death to see who's going to go against Adam Cole.
Death will happen.
Death. Fight to the death. It's going to happen.
What's your prediction for next week's match?
Blech.
Okay, do that to me. Interview me.
What is your prediction for next week's match, Travis?
Pain. It's from Rocky. If you haven't seen that, you got to watch that one. That's Rocky 3.
That's ridiculous.
What's your prediction for the fight? And he looks up and he's just like, pain. And you're like, oh, shit. It makes the whole show worth watching. Part number 3.
That's silliness.
Pain.
So Aaron's got his Undisputed Era shirt on. Good for you. You'll have to take it off now. NXT is over for the night. And he's all excited that it's NXT and he loves it.
How's your girl?
Your girl's still throwing up her guts. My favorite Goonies part. and then I made puking noises like this.
And then everybody else started puking.
It was terrible.
They're like, he's like, I'm beginning to like this kid, Mom.
It's too funny.
I stole a pencil. He's like telling his whole life story.
Right?
They just want to know what happened like in the last 10 days or 5 minutes.
Right?
And he's all like telling this baby.
He's like, you want to know everything? Yeah, everything. Okay. Aaron says he likes my laugh. That's nice. Thank you. And then his fiance is laying on his belly, so maybe she's feeling a little better. Don't make throwing up sounds.
That's me. All right. Well, we can call this thing a night.
Yeah, we're going to call it a night. We're tired, too.
And we will see you on Friday. Make sure you're here on Friday. Same time, same bat channel.
Yeah, that stuff.
We'll be on Twitter, on Wrestling Gabs, or Twitch, not Twitter.
Twitch. We're going to be on Twitter.
But
no, we're not.
Everybody knows.
Twitch,
Everybody knows how to find us. We're easy to find. We're just at Wrestling Gab. We even have our own little thing for YouTube. Wrestling Gab. Like YouTube Wrestling Gab.
Good deal. I'm glad that we finally got one.
We're cool.
That's not Wrestling Gab.
And then, damn, we got nailed. So on the 15th, that's our halfway point.
Sweet.
Then there's pay-per-view the 15th. Well, TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Should be a pretty exciting one. It'll start at 4. That's not this Sunday, but it'll be the next one. I had fun tonight too, boss. Awesome. You guys have a good night, or you have a good night. Everybody have a good night.
Yep.
And
good night.
We will say good night. Bye-bye.
See you on Friday. Bye-bye.
Oh, I'd already